be successful with our program, we urge you to try answer each question on your own before reading the explanations. Don't forget to set the video to HD quality for better learning experience. Now let's move on to the question. You can now pause and try to answer this question on your own. Now let's tackle it together. First, scan the answer choices vertically, to see if there are any apparent common patterns. In this question there are no apparent commonalities, so we'll review answer choices one by one. Let's review answer choice A. Construction when placed into a maze should be referring to rats, but structurally, it's referring to the subject of the clause. Examples. Construction, when, plus past participle, automatically applies to the subject of the clause to which it's attached. So, recent examples include X when placed into a maze, means that examples include X, when these examples are placed into a maze. So, if these examples are not placed into a maze, they don't include X. Pronoun they cannot refer to a possessive noun, chimpanzees. Therefore, it refers to neurons, nonsensically implying that neurons can solve puzzles. Eliminate this answer choice and move to answer choice B. Construction the brain growing in rats, nonsensically implies that one particular brain is growing in several rats. Obviously the intended construction is brain growth in rats. Note that definitive article the is normally used to refer to something unique, specific set or subset, or something already mentioned in the sentence or text. Like in answer choice A, construction when placed into a maze should be referring to rats, but structurally, it's referring to the subject of the clause. Examples, nonsensically implying that examples include X, when these examples are placed into a maze. So, if these examples are not placed into a maze, they don't include X. The other way to see a problem with when is that the two examples are not presented in parallel. Strike this choice out, and move to answer choice C. This answer choice distorts the intended meaning, as it implies that rats and chimpanzees are examples. Obviously, the brain growth of rats and increase in neurons in chimpanzees are examples, not rats and chimpanzees themselves. Another issue with this answer choice is that the first plural pronoun they can refer either to rats or brains. Obviously, rats are placed into a maze, not their brains. Remember that logic is the ultimate factor in pronoun reference issues. After we have defined the antecedent for the first pronoun they, that same antecedent is the antecedent for the second pronoun they. When you have two or more pronouns in the same clause, they must stand for the same thing, the same antecedent. Also, construction neurons increase is unidiomatic, neurons cannot increase or decrease. The number of neurons can increase or decrease. Eliminate this answer choice, and move to answer choice D. Like answer choice C, this answer choice has pronoun issues. The first plural pronoun they refers to brains, it cannot refer to a possessive noun, rats, therefore the antecedent for the second pronoun also refers to brains. Both references create nonsensical meaning. Constructions brains that grow and neurons that increase are awkward. In this context, construction neurons that increase is unidiomatic, as it implies that neurons increase something, perform the action of increasing. Now, we have eliminated all four wrong answer choices, and are left with the correct answer choice, E. This answer choice conveys the intended meaning in a clear and idiomatically correct fashion. Note that brain growth and an increase in neurons might seem as though they are not parallel, however both are nouns, function appropriately as examples of neurogenesis and make perfect sense in the context. You may wonder, why isn't brain growth in the form of growth in the brains? Because brain growth is much less wordy than that sort of alternative. On the other hand, there's really no way to write an increase in neurons in the form of adjective noun, as is done with brain growth, so that's about as parallel and concise as can be.